spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, we'll see the majority of 2 rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects, everything just feels like it's in slow-mo.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 17-yard line.
Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long.
Opposite, green.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Myles Garrett. Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And they forced a 4th down.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. And it'll be their 2nd-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You get more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn to take something away from each and every one of these moments.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Blitz coming for Jones. Now he takes it. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Let's go. Ready.
First down throw by Jones. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, Judkins. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. There's Nick Squirtin there on the play.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count with that play. Well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hwei Koo. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Koo able to put it through. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Red.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Third down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively.
Come on, set. Check.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Now hang on. We've got a challenge flag out there. The Browns disagreeing with that last call.
Previous play is under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Young throwing here. Pass brought in by Tenaroa McMillan. Cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Brings up third
Ready,
and
go.
3.
45, wide.
Young to throw here on third. That's popped by Hubbard. And he goes out a little short of the 40. So first down from the 41.
First down.
Ready,
First
ready.
and 10 at the
Cut
41-yard
flat,
line.
95.
Here's Young again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Panthers, first down.
Here we go, set.
First and 10.
33, yep.
21-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in first and goal.
That's another Panthers first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and goal at the 9-yard
Ready,
line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 12-yard line.
Blue check.
Again, here's Dowdle. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Gain of 3 yards. It's now
Here we go.
third
Ready?
and goal.
Young to throw it. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Down and goal.
Yellow, one.
Go, Dowdle. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
See, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run,
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Third down.
Well, a couple things here, Kate. Either the play-action pass needs to develop a lot quicker as this game goes on, or they need to put it on the shelf for a while. Far too slow on that snap. Didn't fool anybody defensively, and they get to him for the first sack of this game.
Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal. Came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Yellow, one.
Shotgun give now to Darnold. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Complete to Tremble. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Carolina in punt formation. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Browns getting their offense out there. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Judkins headed right. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st down.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After that plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On now comes their punter. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 1.
Young's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got a first to begin the frame. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. First and 10, it's Hubbard. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
It's caught. Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10.
Tight end in motion now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
Complete to Mitchell Evans. 10 yards on the pickup.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know what I call that play, Kate? Call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run, and he can get a first down too.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. So now it's going to be third and long.
It's now third down and 14.
Here's Dalton to throw. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Dory Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Here's the backup. First throw. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
I'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So out now comes the punter. That is Jimmy Horn back deep for the Panthers. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Panthers set to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw, here's Dalton. They set up the screen, Brooks. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Browns are in the nickel for this third down call.
It's now third and 3.
Dalton looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they give to Hubbard. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. To the left side, Sanders has it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.